Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I'm your host Johnny, and we are working on explosions tonight. We've got some interesting stuff here. These are all things that I got actually for Christmas this past year, and I couldn't find where they were at for last week. So this week we're going to work on seeing how good the lights work in these. These are our explosions that are done for Hoth. And I've got, how many? I think I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big ones, and I've got 3 smaller ones. So the lighting is going to definitely go for the bigger ones, and we'll see how much I have left over. I may order a couple for next week to be able to get it going. So we'll see. So we're going to start off. This is the battery pack. We're going to do that first. If it lets me open it. This is our battery pack. Now I have USB ones, but I want to try it with the batteries first, just to make it, just be a little bit easy. And what we're gonna do is put the batteries in. Brand new batteries, got brand new batteries today. Energizer is not a sponsor. So let's put in 3 batteries. And depending on how many lights you have, because they're LEDs, they don't take much juice. But depending on how many you have and what they're doing, because there are, and I'll explain, there are other things that are connected that actually are like little microcomputers that do different things. And that can take up more juice as well. So, alright, so we got our battery is off, so we don't need to turn it on yet. And this is the lead, okay? And this is going to go to the rest of our stuff. So let's see and do very simple stuff first. We've got some connecting cables. These are just long cables. I got 2 sets of those. And again, I might need more depending, if they're long enough. I think they go most of the way across, 50 centimeters. I think they go most of the way across. Problem is, they're gonna have a long ways to go. So, but we'll see. So I am gonna put those, put them over here. We've got orange lights. This is the ones that I especially got for this, but I only got 1 for some reason. I should have gotten 2. We're gonna get a second one. But this is kind of a test to see how things go. Let's see how long these are. They're not horribly long, I don't think. There we go. Let's rotated together. Let's get those out. Come on. They're so tiny too. This is the weird part too. Is because they're so small. Oh, they have some good length. So I think this is 50 centimeters. So this goes all the way across, which is good. This is going to be useful. One of the cool things too about these is because they're black and they're very thin, so they'll go into the grooves here and can be covered by Lego. But because they're black, they will work as, depending on how I route them, as like cables and stuff that like they have in the trenches, which is, they kind of serve a double purpose. So let's get one of these separated. Put the rest over here. We're gonna get this expansion board out because this gives us more things to come out. So lay that there. I think there are two boards in here. There we go, 2 expansion boards. I only need 1 right now. So let's put this together as is. And the hard part with these is always figuring out which way. Oh, that's the light. Which way these go in. They only go in one way, so it's like which side fits into the little hole here. So we're going to do that. It should go, they usually go pretty easily. probably not that way, so I'm going to spin this thing around. Like I said, they are very delicate, so you got to be careful. Very, very small. By the way, Lego Masters last night. To me, I was a little bit disappointed in the judges. These are so tiny, so tough. You know what? I have tweezers, but I didn't bring them over. Those would definitely help. Usually go in pretty easy, if it's the right way. I am not having success here. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. We got our light in. We're gonna plug our battery in. This is light my bricks. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, that's plugged in. We're gonna see how bright this is. This is our little orange light, little orange LED. Ooh, that's pretty bright. So let's put it in here. Ooh, that actually shows up pretty good. That makes the whole thing show up. So the idea is to put these explosions down and not have them lit up like this, but we're going to add something else. We're going to turn that off. We have something else to add. It's the expansion board. We have what's called a flicker effects board. What this does is it does some random pulses with the light. And we'll make it look like it's, you know, like an explosion would be. So, see, this is why we need more. This is why I need more connectors. Okay. So here's our flicker effects board. It's got input for 4 along the sides. So I'm gonna need. Oops. Connecting cable. So all this stuff we need to run under here and see how it goes too. So let's get a connecting cable. Oh, we can see how long the connecting cable is too. I've used a couple sets of these and they are really good. Ooh, look at that. Connecting there. Straight, I don't want to bend them. Definitely long enough, so let's get them separated. One. Those are going to be long enough to go across. That's good, I like seeing that. So these are going to be long enough to go across. One connecting cable. This last one we're going to use to connect our flicker board. Alright, so the flicker board the fun part, trying to get this together. And actually, the flicker board. Let me see. Flicker board. Flicker board we have to put in here. This is where the power is going. And then anything coming out of these other three get the flicker effect. Okay. And doesn't go that way. Okay, got that in there. So let's take this. I'm gonna put this in here. Very delicate. Okay, that one's in. So we got this. Now we gotta put our lead, it's the power, over to here, and we'll see how it goes. Hey! Let me... Lemur bricks, sorry. That's cool. Building a friend's Lego set? Which friend's Lego set? My wife loves the Friends stuff. And actually, I'll show you in a little bit. She's working on for Brick Fair Virginia for next weekend. A giant, well, you can see some of it right here. She's working on a really big Friends display, and it's looking fantastic. So, but I am working on lights for Hoth. Okay, so here we go. So this is our flicker board. So this light now should kind of pulse and look kind of like how explosions are going to work. Let's turn it on and see. Look at that. It's hard to see kind of on the camera, but you can see it kind of pulsing around and stuff. Ollie and Paisley's house. Ah, nice. So let's put it under here and see how this looks. Ooh, jeez. I like to make these things fall off. I'm not sure where this went. How did that go? I'm confused. I have those three. Oh, it somehow goes on here, and I can't remember how I did that. That's pretty sad. I don't think it goes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Gotta do it this way. Here we go. There we go. Oh, how was it? Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm kind of over the Jurassic World stuff because it's all kind of the same, but that's just me. You know? Let's do it this way. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay. So, we'll do it like that. I don't know how it originally went. But anyway, we've got our flickering light here. Okay, like I said, it's hard to see on the camera, but there, it kind of gives you a better idea. It's pulsing. So let's put it underneath one of these explosions and see how it looks.
So then she must have done the first.
Oh, look at that. You can see the explosion. You can see how it pulses on the camera. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That looks really neat. So we're going to have multiples of that. I'm going to do red ones too, but I'm going to try to get some orange. Hopefully they come in time. But you see how that pulses, makes the explosion look like it's real. Just barely, like I said, on the camera it's just barely, but you can see it here. That's pretty cool. So what we want to do is these lights are going to have to go. We have 3 explosions. This is on the right side of Hoth. So this whole barrier thing is on the right. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 big explosions. 1, 2. Okay, so that one, this one, and then a third one. Now, maybe this one. Okay. This one's a special one. This one, you see this little fire on the top. This is because there's a soldier that's going to be on there, like she's getting blown up. So that one's special. This one goes over here. And this one goes over here. There we go. All right, so we got building Harry Potter Buckbeak tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, my Lego Target never has clearance. Get us clearance. It just never does because they usually sell pretty well already. So they're like, we don't need to do clearance. All right, so we're gonna do. This is where the shield generator is gonna be back behind over here. So we're gonna do an explosion. I'm gonna do an explosion right here on the. Boom, there we go. Poof. So we're going to put this one, make sure it's the right way. That's going to go in right on top. And in fact, oh yeah, you can see that. That looks good. Because I have one of these, I have a clear headlight. I'm going to put it in through there. I don't know if it'll fit through there or not. It should. I don't think it goes through the headlight light itself. A little too big. If I can fit it there, like I can actually put it on there and put a block on there, maybe? Let's try. So it has to go, make sure it's facing into here. There we go, look at that. Pulsing. Someday. Sorry, I was replying and I heard my nephew in the background asking a question about me and had to let him know. Someday. Alright, so we got the pulsing light here. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. It doesn't quite go into this one. This one's too low. I may have to adjust how that works. Let's do this. Oh, that's fine. Everyone has things that they have to do and stuff, so totally get that. It's all good. Let's put this part here. What? Make this explosion. This was wholly designed. So if I put that on, that's where the light is. It's right there. I want it to be like up here. if we do that, that's perfect right there. You can see it. Let's do this one here. There we go, that's pretty good. I think that looks cool. Good explosion. Let's put it there. Poof. There we go. Alright. So we got this, our flicker board. So I have plenty to run along everything. And that does look cool. I can see it. So we put another one on here, and we'll put this one here. That'll work. And we'll put this one here. Okay, so I need a couple more of these. That does look cool, yeah. You can see it on the camera. I need some more of these clear. There we go. I got bags everywhere. All these different pieces. So you missed, we worked on, actually we did Heart Lake City Hospital for half. Oh, that's cool. You got a lot of good deals at Target for half off. You missed last week. We did. I built Kirby. Actually, he's for this event. He's going to be on top of the Hoth shield doors, so he'll be fun. So right there. I think that'll be perfect. So let's get the next. Actually, let's do a red one. I have red ones. We'll see how it looks. So we got a bright red. Let's do a bright red one. Okay. All right. No. There we go. Nice and straight. Put these. Those are the orange ones. I want to make sure they're separated. So the red ones here. Oh no, Kirby. So yeah, the little pink guy. Yeah, he's a big guy, and so what they do for events a lot of times is whenever you like a build, you have like a little token. Everyone has their own little token that they. Not everybody, but a lot of people have like their own little token that they give. You know, to say, hey, I like your build, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of, you know, a neat little way to, ooh, look at the red one. That's pulsing even better. All right, so let's put this in here. Right up to, oh yeah, that's going to show up. Oops. If I get it on there. Yeah, you can see him. I'll show you him in a second. He's actually in the middle of the lake that is my wife's build. So let me get this this light going first, and then I'll show you. I gotta get it just right, otherwise it will not clip in. that really good. Oops. And of course, I pull it right up. Like I said, they are very delicate. So. That looks pretty cool. That looks neat. I like it. We're going to Brick Fair, Virginia next weekend. That's in Chantilly, Virginia. And one more. I kind of want to steal this one. Do this one. Let's do this. You know what? I have a better idea with doing this. Let's get a couple of these. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Might have to redo some of these, but like having the clear headlights that hold on to these things is a good idea. Because I can make the explosions go whichever way I want, really. So I may have to rethink how I do them. Okay. So we'll have one going this way. With the main one here. Alright, should we do the song name? I forget which one what that one's called. That's my most recent one. I did it about a year ago. All the music is done by me. I designed all the music that you're hearing for video games and concept stuff that my brother and I were doing. So you guys checking things out. We're making explosions. You can kind of see them pulsing here. That's what this board is doing. So we got these LED lights. They're making the things pulse. We're gonna add to our flicker board. We're gonna add the last one. This might be the wrong way, so I gotta flip it over. Yep. Flip it over. I probably flipped it a little too far. Nope, it's going in. There we go. All right, so we got our orange pulsing. There we go. Now I'm going to put this on here, and we will use a Lego 1x1 stud to keep it there. And then the pulsing goes through the Lego brick and lights up all the. There we go. See that better? And this lights up everything. Owl House. I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard of that. So I don't watch much TV or anything anymore these days, it seems. So let's do this. Let's do another one so it's nice and high. Up. This one here. There we go. Look at that. So both of them now. See? Now I'm gonna put one here. The other way. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Something I've been doing for a long time. It's fun to do. Let's do this. That's solid. That's not gonna blow through. If I do this, I don't need. Actually, you know what? I don't need that thing. that. Ooh, this will work perfect. I'm just using all the won't go there. That's up against there. Oh yeah, it will. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking. I haven't at least. I could, and I probably should just for the fun of it, but I haven't yet. Simply because I just, we were using them for video games that we did and stuff, and so I just haven't done it, you know what I mean? So, I should put it on YouTube so people can enjoy, and like, hey, I recognize that song. Okay, that one's a little too far out, so let's fix that. So you can see that one is pulsing like that. Pretty cool. Oh, I can go this way then. I didn't even see that. So let's pull this out just a little bit. There we go. Just perfect. Okay, so look at that. Alright, so this one is going to go up here. There's some, if you can see already, there's some like orange and red and stuff from previously doing this, and there we go. So we have 3 explosions, all working, all pulsing. Look at that. That is really cool. It looks really neat. It's really, really, really cool. I'm tickled with how good that looks. So all 3 of these are doing their thing. So what I need to do now is figure out how I want to lay the cord so it doesn't get seen. Alright, so we're going to start here. The 2x4 block right in front. So that's perfect. Right there. Get it in there. Perfect. Okay. That needs to go down. Nope, I want to keep it straight because it has to go along the edge. There we go. That goes there. Alright, so this is going to go straight across. 2, 4, oh, that's perfect. That's going to go straight across, and I am going to use some smooth tile to cover over it so you don't see it. There we go. So we got some white paneling. And actually, what I need to do is there's a hole here, and I can run this whole thing through. Okay, and underneath, so the way nose plates are done is they allow it so that you can run things through. So I'll be able to link this through and connect it back here. So I'll have to leave an empty space for it, so to speak. So let's do that right now. Let's put this back here. So yeah, we'll be doing, like I said, this is next week. That like we're heading down Thursday, and the thing is that it starts Saturday for public hours, but for us, like in other AFOLs there and stuff, it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday essentially. It'll be fun. We did it last year. It was our first like big major convention, so it's really cool. All right, that fit. Oh man, that fits perfectly in there. Okay. So what I want to do is run this over here. There, and we will have this close over. So in this hole is where this thing is going to live. Okay. All right, take it easy, Limber Bricks. Thanks for stopping in. See you next time. Ooh, that fell off. Do that there, right there on the edge. We'll see how this goes. So if that goes here. pulling, I don't want to pull on it too much. That would be bad. It looks so cool. Let's put this over here. Move it over there. Come out there. I don't have to cover over it too much. There we go, perfect. All right. So, 2, 4, 6, 7. I may have to change this one a little bit. Oh, hurt the explosion. Oh no. See if I can adjust this just a little bit. Actually, you know what? We can go beside. Let's do that. Let us go beside. What a long one. That'll work. I'm just dropping everything. I gotta start over. Gotta start all over on Hoth. That would be awful. This looks so cool. There we go. Alright. So now we gotta dig through this to get it over to here. So it will be hidden. I guess these don't matter. having them run. Interesting. Why is that up? That's fine. It's on the Mills plate part, so I gotta get that lifted up. Always weird deconstructing because you're never going to get it quite how it was. You know what I mean? Hope everyone's having a good night. I am. Just chilling and building and hanging out. Whoever's around, that's cool. If no one is around, that's alright too. There we go. Ooh. Long. There we go. Alright, so that part is done. Looks like a little spider, only it's a messed up spider because it only has 4 legs instead of 8. Okay, there we go. So what I got to do too is make an easy way to access this. So let's put these back. Okay. So let's put the rest of this back together. This is where one of the gun turrets goes. Okay. Go. That looks good. Alright, so what we want to do, we don't want to cover that up completely. We want to make it so that we can get to it. So I'm going to build up around, which means I got to change right here. Put that there. Okay. Go. Okay, we'll get that in a second. Perfect. All right. So we still have to run things under, but I wanted to get the two platform pieces done. So what will happen is this one goes back here because that's what the battery. Oops. And then. All right. Let's see if I can find a corner piece. That one has support, so this will just go over top. So now we got to run this through. This cord that goes through. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks better. Alright, so is this enough? Should be, but ooh, it's gonna be tough. Is this long enough to go down and down? Ooh, it's gonna be tough, like I said. Let's separate this because I had it connected. I think the cord does fit through, so I got Technic pieces here. I think it does fit through there. fish this through. See if it'll go through. Oh, it does. Yes. That's good because that'll be an easy way to connect everything and get it out.
You're hiding on the island? Oh no.
Good luck.
You guys both left the house? Oh. Alright, well if Freddy's doing that, Ellie, come here. Go try to find somewhere. Go hard. I know he's left. What, he's leaving with you? Yeah, but it'll tell me when you're leaving.
Okay, that's not too hard to put together.
Alright, Ellie, did you hide?
Alright. Alright, so we're maneuvering these all the way through. Oh, that'll work. Pretty good.
Maybe bring them with you. What do you think?
Hope you guys are having fun. Whoever might be watching. I'm busy building. Alright, that's perfect. I'll have to do the same thing on the other side, but this will work for now. Get a couple more of these tiles. I'm gonna need a bunch of them for Not Freddy.
Ellie,
Ooh, that's not a bad color. I was putting that in. That's a little discolored. That's not even white. Uh-oh. That one's no longer working. Oh, it was pinched too much. Alright. So that's one thing to be careful of. It can't be pinched too much. Good night! Alright. That one go. I'm gonna put it like right in the front here. If it wants to go. That's perfect. Hide in there. Bring it all together. Alright, the last thing we have to do is back here. That should be good. The battery packs are going to sit in the back. There's going to be hills back here. Powered off right now. And plugged it. And this will have plenty of length, which is good. Ah, yeah. that one needs separated. I'll take it out from. Oh yeah, looking pretty cool. Alright, let's finish this up a little bit. Then over there we got some, let's put this one there. Alright, looking good. Looking really good. Okay. We're all still going. I'll have to be careful next time. I'll do these a little bit more carefully. But it's alright now. We'll see whenever we get there. So. Alright. Now I'm gonna do the next one myself with because it's more of the same, but yeah, looks good. I think it turned out pretty cool. So, next week there will be other cleanup, other stuff being put together, and yeah, but then the week after that, well, be on the lookout for Soundwave. So, but yeah, these explosions look really cool. Turned out good. The battery box, like I said, there will be hill here, and then going up to the hangar, which we won't have. We'll have the doors, but we won't have the hangar itself. But everything's being raised up and lifted, so that'll be next, and the batteries will hide actually in those hills because they'll be hollow enough that the battery thingies can hide there. And yeah, we're good to go. So thanks for stopping in. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Yeah, this turned out great. Can't wait to display it and see how everything goes. So until next time, as always, keep on building. Oh, tomorrow night is a review of the semifinals of Lego Masters with Krista and Marcella. It was a doozy, and I do not agree with the judges, so that'll be fun to talk about. So until next time, which will be tomorrow or next week, keep on building. We'll see ya.